This solar eclipse is in the air sign of Libra. Eclipses can highlight and challenge issues in your life. The new moon conjunction, which occurs with the solar eclipse, is at 10 degrees and 4 minutes. Unlike with a full moon, which has the sun and the moon in opposition, with a new moon conjunction, the energies of the luminaries will reinforce each other. Not everyone will experience the eclipse with the same intensity. It will be more impactful for people who have their personal planets, the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, in the cardinal signs of Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, and Libra, between 6 and 14 degrees in their natal chart. This solar eclipse in the air sign of Libra is about relationships. In this case, your personal planets and your spiritual relationships. The eclipse is influenced by Venus, the planet of love, which rules the sign of Libra. This eclipse encourages you to make relationships a priority in your life. Solar eclipses may be challenging, but they also offer opportunities for growth and self-discovery. While they may be unpredictable, it's important to remember that the eclipse cycles influence your karmic destiny and spiritual growth. New moons are about new beginnings. In the relationship sign of Libra, that may mean revealing what you need to address to move those relationships forward. With the conjunction of Mercury with the Sun and Moon, you'll be able to more effectively communicate with those close to you. This particular configuration is called a minor grand trine and consists of a trine and 2 sextiles. This outer planet triangle is formed from 3 interlocking transits: the Neptune-Pluto sextile, the Uranus-Neptune sextile, and the Uranus-Pluto trine. The 3 outermost planets are all in the last degrees of their current signs: Capricorn, Pisces, and Taurus. Over the next few years, Pluto will enter Aquarius, Neptune enters Aries, and Uranus enters Gemini. They will form a mini triangle with each other, with Pluto trine Uranus and Neptune sextile both from the middle. The outer planets often team up in patterns, but they don't often form triangles, and the configurations don't usually last as long as the current one. In a natal chart, it is considered a softer aspect, a developing talent. But with a transit chart, let's look at the influence of Neptune in Pisces and Uranus from a more spiritual perspective, and especially focus on the apex of this minor grand trine, Neptune in Pisces. After all, according to Edgar Cayce, the planet Uranus represents the psychic, while the planet Neptune represents the mystic. And Neptune in Pisces is one of the most psychic signs in the zodiac. The transit of Uranus sextile Neptune brings a spiritual and idealistic perspective. This transit represents a spiritual awakening. You may become interested in mystical subjects and study the metaphysical or occult. Your new understanding can benefit loved ones and motivate you to improve social issues. Your goals and ideals may transform as your consciousness evolves. Uranus is known for psychic abilities, while Neptune enhances the mystical. As this transit approaches, you may begin to seek answers to philosophical questions that traditional religion or even science cannot explain. You may become more concerned about the future and humanity in general. In particular, you may wish to understand better how you are connected to others at the mass conscious level. It is common during this transit to become involved in occult, metaphysical, environmental, or humanitarian groups. With Pluto in Capricorn forming a sextile with Neptune in Pisces, you may become increasingly drawn towards exploring spirituality, metaphysics, or your own creative and artistic process. Neptune is the planet of intuition, emotions, and spiritual connection, especially in the water sign of Pisces, which it rules, while Pluto is the planet of transformation and intensity, and in the earth sign of Capricorn deals with the material world. During this transit, you will become less driven by materialistic concerns and trying to conform with societal definitions of success. You will feel more interested in penetrating into understanding deeper questions regarding spiritual dimensions of the material world. You may find your focus shifting towards more spiritual and philosophical matters rather than physical and material gains. By focusing on the positive energies of Neptune, you'll have the potential to spiritually evolve, assisted by the transformative energies of Pluto. Uranus trine Pluto transit brings evolutionary change. At a personal level, it may provide the freedom for self-discovery. This is an excellent time to quit bad habits and address outdated or prejudiced beliefs. On a broader level, you may become an agent of change in your family, career, or community. During this transit, an enhanced intuition and the ability to sense the collective consciousness means you can have a positive influence on a larger number of people. This is also an excellent time to join groups or learn more about spirituality, the occult, or politics. You may also want to actively promote constructive change in the things you feel strongly about. A grand trine in water is formed when 3 planets are in an equilateral triangle, with 120 degrees or 4 signs between each planet. The planets involved in the grand trine are typically the same element: earth, air, fire, or water. In this case, the planets Venus, Mars, and Saturn are all in water signs, a more intuitive element with profound emotional energy. Venus in Scorpio brings an intense, passionate energy to love and relationships. Mars in Cancer brings caring and loyalty into the relationship. Saturn in Pisces combines the disciplined and the structured energy of Saturn with the sensitive and intuitive qualities of Pisces, so there will be a strong relationship feel to this very positive grand trine in water. In summary, this October 2nd solar eclipse is in Libra. Eclipses can highlight and challenge issues in your life. In the air sign of Libra, this solar eclipse is about relationships. In this case, your personal relationships and your spiritual relationships. The eclipse is influenced by Venus, the planet of love, which rules the sign of Libra. This eclipse encourages you to make relationships a priority in your life. Solar eclipses may be challenging, but they also offer opportunities for growth and self-discovery. While they may be unpredictable, it is important to remember that the eclipse cycles influence your karmic destiny and spiritual growth. New moons are about new beginnings. In the relationship sign of Libra, that may mean revealing what you need to address to move those relationships forward. With the conjunction of Mercury with the Sun and Moon, you'll be able to more effectively communicate with those close to you. A minor grand trine consisting of the Neptune-Pluto sextile, the Uranus-Neptune sextile, and the Uranus-Pluto trine is transiting during this eclipse. With the apex planet Neptune involved, you may experience a more spiritual focus in your life. This is also an excellent time to join metaphysical groups to delve more into these areas. A grand trine is formed with the planets Venus, Mars, and Saturn in the emotional water signs, so there will be a strong relationship focus to this very positive grand trine in water. Not everyone will experience the eclipse with the same intensity. It may be more impactful for people who have their personal planets, the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, in the cardinal signs of Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, and Libra, between 6 and 14 degrees in their natal chart. Thank you for watching. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and click the notify bell icon so you'll know when new videos come out. If you enjoyed the video, please click on the thumbs up icon.